The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 415 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Roasters V1 playing cards from Organic Playing Cards. So, with no further ado, take a look and see what we get. So here we have the Roasters V1 playing cards here in that standard glossy finish tuck box here. It's that kind of cardboard, kind of like tan kind of colorway with some red accents here. It says Roasters there, established 2021. And then you got the little OPC logo on that kind of little red ribbon there. Then you got this red kind of little block here that says House Blend. And it says medium, well balanced citrus and whole bean. One side it says start the day off right. And the other side says Roasters, established 2021. There. And this is supposed to be the coffee theme style deck of OPC playing cards here. This is the first kind of like more drink kind of themed deck that they've made. So they went slightly out of the way of food and kind of stuff, and when it was more of a drink for this style here. And then on the bottom you got the QR code, the OPC logo, and their website. And then it says 2021 third edition, one of 3,500. I'm not entirely sure why it says third edition because this is the first edition of the Roasters. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or what they were going with there, but it's designed by Organic Playing Cards, distributed by Riffle Shuffle Playing Card Co., Dallas, Texas, made in the USA. So it has that air cushion finish on the back, that kind of red ribbon kind of band wraps around, and says brewing instructions there. It tells you how to start off, like start with a clean coffee maker and use fresh cold water for best flavor. Measure 2 level teaspoons of roasters for every 8 fluid ounces, 250 milliliters of fresh water. There, and it says brew and enjoy, and that says roasted in Erlanger, Kentucky. There was no seal for this card, and that kind of ribbon just goes all the way up and stops at the top. And then on the tuck flap, it says shut up, I need coffee. And then the inner tuck flap is that kind of like tan colorway. And now if we take the cards out of the box, on the inside tuck box, just plain white, nothing too crazy or fancy going on inside there. So now that we took a look at that tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first start with that backsign. So here we have a mirrored backsign with the standard white border going around there. And it has that kind of creamish, kind of tan, kind of colored back design there. And then you've got that kind of white kind of cream, like little froth and or whipped kind of design that they have there for the coffee. I'm not even sure it's some kind of whipped cream or whipped or something. I don't really drink coffee, so I don't know what that technically is called. But then you got 3 coffee beans there. And it is mirrored, so if you flip it over, same design in both directions. And now for the cards you get with the deck. Here we start with our first Joker, which is Joker there in that custom font. And then you've got an OPC coffee mug there, with the OPC logo there. And the second one is a similar, identical kind of design slightly, but it says Joker there. And then you got that cup again, but instead it's full of coffee there with a little bit of steam, and it has a 5 of diamonds reveal there. And then for that custom ace of spades here, it's a upside down spade, so it's turned upside down and it's turned into a coffee pot. There, a pot of coffee there, which looks pretty nice there. And it says roasters on the bottom there. And it says it's showing 4 cups of coffee there. And then for the rest of the spades, it's a standard spade design. There's like a dark brown kind of colorway. It's like that deep black. It's a dark brown colorway that goes throughout the rest of the spades. And then we get the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. Pretty standard there. Standard design. They're just in that multi-tone brown colorway. And they all have that like coffee themed item. If you know OPC decks. Here and the Jack has like a coffee cake. Something like that. A plate of coffee cake. The Queen has a cup of coffee. And then the King is like making some coffee there with the pot there. Like the kind of water when you just pour the water on top. And then you got the diamonds here. Pretty standard diamond design, just in a lighter tan or lighter brown colorway. That goes throughout the rest of the diamonds as well. And then we get to the Jack, Queen, and King of diamonds. Once again, that multi-tone of brown colorway. And then the Jack has the bag of OPC roaster coffee beans. The Queen is pouring a little cup of like coffee there. And then the king, once again, has a different style coffee like maker there, perk, or there. And then the jack, queen, and king clubs, once again, standard design with that custom colorway. And the king has a bunch of donuts on its sword there because you dunk your donuts in the coffee. And then the queen has a basket of, I'm not sure what those are, something red. I'm going to say coffee beans or something, but they don't look like coffee beans. I don't know what those are. A basket of something. And then the king, and then the jack has like a little tray of 4 coffees there. OPC branded coffee cups. And then the rest of the clubs are standard, just in that dark brown colorway. And lastly, the hearts, Jack, Queen, and King of Hearts. Once again, the hearts are in that tan, like lighter brown tan colorway. And then you got the custom colorway for the quick cards there. And the Jack and the King has a croissant and a coffee cup. The Queen just has a coffee cup with, I think it's the King of Hearts on it. There on the little coffee cup. And then the Jack is drinking an iced coffee there. And then the rest of the hearts, just standard hearts there in that tan or dark light brown colorway. And the last 2 cards in the deck is you get a double backer of that back design. And you get an extra 5 of diamonds. And now that we took a look at the cards, let's do a little bit of handling the cards. Yeah, and they are that air cushion finish from United States Playing Company. So we all know how to handle. So I'll just get straight into the handling here. And first start with those springs. Well, I got a pretty nice flex to the cards. There are no real issues there. Nice and smooth. There. Just as always, with every OPC deck and Air Cushion Finish deck, they spring fantastic. Now on to the fans. And as you can see, they spread pretty evenly. You can see most of the pips. And numbers, no real stickiness or clumpiness to the cards. Now on to the Pharaoh. Pretty smooth Pharaoh there. And they interlocked away flawlessly. Now for that giant fan of the back design. And now for that reverse Pharaoh. Super smooth reverse Pharaoh as well. So they work pretty similar either way. I think the reverse Pharaoh is slightly more smoother. And now for a giant fan of those faces. And now time for that riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Well, the riffle shuffles aren't too bad there. They're pretty nice. They're slightly clumpy, but they just gotta be broken in a little bit, and then they'll get better. It's just the way I'm shuffling them, I guess. But they just need to be broken in a little bit. But they're not too bad. Now for that, for now, time for a few little packet cuts. Well, all pretty average packet cuts. They're a little bit slippery, but not too bad. And now for that one-handed cut or a Chevalier cut. And now time for the dribble. Super smooth dribbles, and they definitely got more grip with the faces up. And now for that spread fan. And lastly, put the cards on the table. Well, like I said, another fantastic deck from Organic Playing Cards. And I like the kind of like direction that they're going in. It's still kind of food related, but like slightly different, which is kind of nice there. It's kind of more like a drink kind of theme compared to just like a food. Everybody is still slightly food design, which is pretty nice. I like that kind of colorway for the background, that kind of lighter brown kind of tan and the white there, with a little bit of accent from those brown coffee beans there. Looks pretty nice. And then for the faces, we know that they're just fully standard there, but in the swapped colorway. So you got the dark brown for the clubs and the spades, and then the lighter kind of tannish brown for the diamonds and the hearts. And then the core cards once again, obviously you got that custom colorway with the brown and the different shades of brown there, and they all have that kind of like coffee themed item within that core cards. OPC stable now there. Overall, a fantastic design once again. Yeah, even though I'm not into coffee that much, I don't really drink coffee at all. But still, I like the deck. It's pretty nice there. And then for the handling, the handle fantastic. The fantastic. They're fantastic. Bad joke there. Anyway, yeah, the handle super nice there. They feel great in the hands, nice and smooth. So no issues at all with the handling. Once again, you got that pretty nice design. So I guess with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and this has been day 415 of your daily deck review. This has been the Roasters V1 playing cards from Organic Playing Cards, and I'm the Canadian Card Collector signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.